My name is Rhapsody. You can tell how old a person is by how much they appreciate a good new pair of socks, and this is Hearthstone Naxxramas Construct Quarter. We're going to be going straight into solo adventures, class challenges, and playing the warrior and the priest, I am now informed. Grobbulus and Thaddius. Okay, so we're gonna go with the warrior first, because I'm kind of more interested in the priest card. So obviously, let's build up to it, right? Grobbulus first. Sorry, warrior versus Grobbulus first. Obviously, the warrior is gonna win. Or at least such is my plan. I do know kind of the general archetype of Grobbulus's deck, so hopefully... I was about to say, hopefully I get a lot of death rattle effects in mine. That's actually a surprisingly good curve, so I'll take it. I don't like the Stone Skin Gargoyle. I think it is a bad card. Just a really bad card. But if I have to, I guess I'll deal with it. It is going to be interesting if he uses his the Poison Cloud whilst I have the Tauren Warrior out, because then he suddenly has problems on his hands with a 5/2 Tauren Warrior looking at him like, dude, what the fuck? Is he going to kill my dude? Let's see. Wow! The double slam. Too strong for me, actually. Those strategies are too strong for me. Okay, so it looks like this is around death rattles and enrage effects, so I kind of want him to trigger some of my stuff. Just thinking about it now, though, I can use Death Bite as my own kind of trigger. That's interesting. Now, what do I... that's really good. Okay, so I want the leper gnome to die, so I'll attack here, and then cast Cleave. The whole point is that I'm just making this Frothing Berserker kind of berserk. So if he uses a weapon or something to kill the Frothing Berserker, I am far too happy to let that happen. I have a lot of damage that I can do right now. That's what I'll say about it. I am going to armor up, because next turn I can cast the Imani Berserker and the Tauren Warrior, and then I can enrage both of them. I don't need to have them enraged right now. And I think the only way that he wins from this point out is to kill me, basically. Because he can't control the board or anything like that. He probably needs me to be dead. So this is going to die no matter what, so I just throw it in. Now I'm going to throw out those cards. Cool. And then next turn, I'm going to attack to the face with the Death's Bite, and that's going to trigger both of the... Oh, okay, I can deal with both of those, actually. And that's going to... Wow, did you just do what I think you did? Crazy. Yeah, he just gave me the game, basically. Huh? So I kill that. Right. How do I make certain that I have lethal right now? That trades really evenly, but then nothing else does, so I can hit that. To all other minions? Shit. I do not have lethal. That's crazy. Fuck. That's really frustrating. I thought I had lethal. Of course, you're more than welcome to go and scrutinize my play and see if you can find the lethal in that situation. I couldn't. Shit. Did he top deck that as well? Because I'm gonna be really pissed if he did. I think I may have just lost the game, guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I might have just lost the game out of that. If he top decked that ooze. But to be fair, he does have a bunch of oozes in his deck, and I know that. I should have played around that. Yeah. That's looking like a lost game.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's just hope he ignores this, lets me draw a card. What? That's... No! He's one off lethal, guys. We can still bring this back. We've still got a chance, guys. Don't worry. Attack, draw a card, and get an armor. That's really important. Okay, cool. So now I've got that. Then I do that. And then I also concede because fuck. Now, to be fair, I did kind of have no information about what my deck was going to be running into that. All I knew is what I've seen of Grobbulus' deck while I was playing the normal mode. So, if at first you don't succeed, wasn't meant to be. Right? That's how that goes, right? All of that needs to go back. I need to get... That's Nerubian Egg was super strong opening. Oh, Frothing Berserker is pretty good as well, I guess. Job's done. Because with Frothing Berserker on the field, unless he can kill the Frothing Berserker, he's not going to want to use Poison Cloud. Because otherwise he's just going to be buffing the Frothing Berserker. I would be very thankful for him doing so, but don't see it happening. Please play another minion so I can cleave. You dick butt. Playing no minions. Who does he think he is? Garfunkel? There's no actual, like, there's no reason I said that name, by the way, so don't go, fuck, why did he reference... No, there's no reason. So the Armor Smith is really good to have, because it's, again, just kind of, like, guaranteeing that he's not going to use Poison Cloud. As he immediately did afterwards. That's actually really interesting. I'll use Rampage. So if I'm going to Rampage you, then I need the Frothing Berserker out. Attack the face. Okay. So he can Poison Cloud to kill his own Nerubian Egg here. Oh shit! Double Rampage! Double Rampage all the way across the sky. Yeah, I'll do it. So this is gonna let Battle Rage draw me 3 cards, which is just... I don't need to tell you, insane. Also, I got an incredible amount of armor out of that, just in case you missed that happening. Let's draw 3 cards. Armor Smith, Executes, and Darkscale Healer. So, at this point, the Nerubian can kill an Armor Smith for free, but if the Nerubian kills an Armor Smith, I can then turn around and execute it, plus I'll also get a lot of health. Or I could kill that myself. I'm gonna push the damage. I feel like that may have been the wrong decision, but I'm going to do it. Ooh. Ooh. Look at all that health. I'm feeling healthy already, guys. Cleave is actually really good here. As long as Cleave kills the Nerubian, I'm really happy. Here we go. Okay, I can tell when I'm not wanted. It's fine. The DS healer goes out because it survives against the Nerubian. Now it doesn't. Shit. Well, I mean, it survives against the Nerubian, but then he's very interested in using Poison Cloud. So now, obviously, I'm kind of sick and I'm just pushing damage to his face. I kind of expected that to happen, to be completely honest. Oh, that's wrong. Kind of expected that to happen, to be completely honest, that he would kill my weapon, because he hadn't played a news yet, because I hadn't played a weapon yet, and that it would kill his, weaponsmith.
My blade be thirsty.
It's probably not going to be a better point to execute. Yeah, I'll just put out the Darkscale Healer to execute. I know, I'm giving him cards. And he could play that 4/4 taunt thing. That's crazy. But at this point, I do need to just play cards, because I don't have any. I hate that mutating injections. Crazy. I think that's the end of my game again. Wow, this is actually... Maybe I'm just, yeah, impaired, to put it nicely. But this has been more kind of difficult than any of the other challenges that I've faced so far. Sorry, any of the other class challenges. It's been pretty average in terms of challenge. That's such a crazy thing, dude. That's 2 5/6s for 5 mana. They both got taunt as well. It's crazy. I'm really happy that it killed the 5/2. Fucking... So now I have a lot of health. I need to translate that amount of health into not being dead. I don't know why he used his slime to attack my dude, though. That's more than definitely the wrong way to have done that. Because then I get to draw more cards with him. I'm gonna get a total of 3 cards out of that ooze. So, that ooze, that's, dude. Okay. Now I can start doing things about his no, I can't. Because I need Death Bite to go off, basically. I need the Death Rattle of it to win this. And I'm not going to be alive until I can get the Death Rattle of it. That should be lethal. Yes? Yes. Shit! Alright. I've got to fix my strategy here. What is my strategy going to be? Dim the lights. That's a good idea. Let's, just dim the lights. Get the lights down low. Actually, no, I don't like how that... I like that you can see in the camera this, Cowboy Bebop picture up here. It's actually a painting. A canvas. Okay. I just want the egg. Give me the egg. Give me the egg. Give me the egg. No egg, right? Fuck everything. This game is now forfeit. Let's play with the environment a little, right? Make myself feel a bit better about this. So he can throw up poison. This thing, I think, explodes if you hold it down long enough. Yeah, it totally does. You couldn't kill it? Oh, you're gonna pay for that, motherfucker. Oh. I mean, now he can kill it. Ah, no, we can't. I mean, I could have turned around and used the Death Bite against it. I understand, but if I can just push the damage and win the game before he can do anything, I'll do that.
What we do.
So this is interesting. Using Death Bite against that will clear the board. Well, of his stuff. And I get to draw a card. Yay! Alright. Now, do you have your thingy? Your fucking dumb... Yeah, he totally does. Okay. So now it's more challenging to clear this board. But we will persevere. Okay. Death Rattle. Okay, so I'm gonna go Armor Smith, Armor Smith, Cleave, puts one of them at least down to 4, right? I attack, does 1 damage to everything, which means I get 6 armor, I believe. And then I make my final trade. Oh, he's gonna do the same thing again. Oh no. If it doesn't have taunt, I still win. You can make him as, like, threatening as you want, but if it doesn't have taunt, I'll be fine. Fuck. Alright. I just need a weapon or some kind of charge, just direct damage. Nope. Nothing like it. Alright, let's get a more threatening minion out. No.
Strike.
Attack, attack, then Darkscale. Just so I make sure that I get the full value of healing out of the Darkscale. Now that whole turn was about just putting things on the board that could help me in the future, and then trying to get some armor as well whilst doing so. That was most certainly the wrong order to do those things in. He gave me more armor than he needed, too, and he also missed out on drawing a card. Okay, so I can either kill the bigger threat, or I can avoid it and... I kill the bigger threat and he draws a card, right? Him drawing cards is bad, is my philosophy. And I feel pretty healthy right now. So, yeah, that's basically the only thing that's really threatening. Mutating injection. Sorry, my apologies. Mutating injection. So I'm getting a lot of armor. Alright, I'm liking this. I just need cards, right? I just need anything that will allow me to either clear that and then do some damage, or just do some damage in general. Battle Rage. Because that's not going to draw me cards. Let's draw a card. A Manny Bezica. I mean, Battle Rage will draw me 1 card, but 1 card is 1 card, right? And you may notice, 1 is basically as low as you can get in terms of integers. In terms of positive real integers.
Mind if I roll need?
Stop casting cards, you motherfucker! Right. Raging Wogan. Let's Battle Rage, draw 2 cards. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who you want me kill?
Can't give him cards, though. I guess if I'm doing that, I do that first. Right.
Who you want me kill?
The problem with this is almost anything will give him lethal at this point, right? He's got 12 damage currently showing on board, so all he needs is 2 damage from his hand, and that mutating thing will do it. Okay, so now I've got another card. You had lethal. The worst thing is you still may. Yeah, you do. Why? Why? No. Oh, that was such a strong opening as well. It's crazy. Fuck everything, basically. It's my feelings, my emotions are fuck everything forever. Yeah. I can tell you at this point that if this continues in this same fashion for a very short amount of time, there will be legitimate real salt. I'm gonna keep the Death's Bite because I tend to lack direct damage, and Death's Bite is, what do you know? Damage. Not exactly direct, because I would tend to call direct damage that cannot be blocked by taunt and stuff. But Death's Bite, I suppose, qualifies the best that I can right now. Armor Smith into Tauren Warrior is actually pretty good. Interesting. So I don't want to sacrifice my Armor Smith, because I do want to get as much health as possible. So I'll let the Tauren be the trigger for that. So now I can use either Death's Bite or Execute, depending on which I kind of feel like. I'm going to use Death's Bite, because that means that I can play Raging Worgen and Execute next turn. Because Execute, I'm going to do 1 damage to everything next turn. Let's face it. Even if he plays an Ooze, I'm going to do 1 damage to everything. So, yeah, I could have used that to also trigger the Raging Worgen, but now I just have a trigger target for my Execute, basically. So I was basically hedging my bets, hoping that it would draw a card. Sorry, hoping that I would get the Raging Worgen out before. So this kind of directly trades with the Acidic Swamp Ooze. I'm not going to use it. Okay. Fine, fine. The direct trade would be that he attacks, and then the Frothing Berserker becomes bigger, and then he Poison Clouds clears it. So even though it gives him a card, I might do that. Because I actually get huge value out of that. If only I had a way to heal this. It does mean that I can Battle Rage now and draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. That's not. Okay. So I put out the Raging Worgen so that if he Poison Clouds, I now have a 4-2 with Wind Fury. I've noticed he hasn't played any... Yeah, he hasn't played Echoing Ooze into Mutation yet. He played 1 Mutation earlier, so I know at least one of them is used. But he hasn't done the kind of horrible situation yet. Oh, that's kind of annoying. At the start of your turn. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. That means basically I'm just going to be able to make a huge Frothing Berserker. Frothing Berserker goes out. I can also put out the Acolyte of Pain and Healer. So at this point, I'd expect either he has lethal or he's going to use the Nerubian to kill my Frothing Berserker. What? How big can his board be? Oh, it's just because... Okay, it's because a certain amount of them were going to die, so it's fine, right? I don't feel good about this one, guys. And by this one, I mean this challenge. It's very difficult for me. Apparently. So I have 12 health. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Fuck! This is surprisingly hard for me. You're welcome to go through the previous quarters, you know, Arachnid, Plague, Military. You're welcome to go through them, and you'll see that it takes me 2 tries at most to kill things. But I'm just totally stumped here. I just think that his deck is a really good counter to ours. Like, if we're gonna win, I think we have to win before he can do anything. I don't think Gromash Hellscream is ever gonna come out onto the field, right? I don't think... Or at the very least, if Gromash Hellscream comes out onto the field, I think it's a signifier that we've already lost, like it was last time. And I think we're having difficulty using our early synergy, because he can just counter it. I think his deck is just better than ours. I'm willing to be proved long. I'm willing to be proved long. Yes, go to a court of law. Prove that I am long. Wink. I'm willing to be proved wrong, but I don't believe I am. Raging Worgen attack. Now, the reason I've done Raging Worgen attack is because I'd really like to put Rampage onto the Raging Worgen, since... Can you kill the Raging Worgen? Hallelujah! Eat shit forever. Oh, that's cruel. That is cruel. Echoing Ooze into mutinous infection, or whatever it was. Oh, wow. I win. So, you remember how much I've been complaining about how difficult this has been? Oh. Are you actually kidding me? Was that after all of those, after that amount of... Oh, Jesus. Was that easy? Alright. Let's start off with the Priest one. What am I going to guess is going to be in the Priest deck? A lot of minions that have Death Rattle and Synergy. I would just guess. It's just kind of the flavor, isn't it? Oh look! Lots of Death Rattle and Synergy with that. Power Word S. Power Word S basically makes... Power Word S. Power Word Shield. Basically makes kind of... It's basically +2 damage, because as soon as it gets to his turn... it'll be damage for it instead. The Nerubian Egg, I think, is a really strong opening for this deck. A minion. Okay. Nerubian Egg. God damn. Because obviously I get a 4/4 as a result, like, immediately. Coin, yes.
Naxxramas is
Now, if I put out Deathlord, it's going to become a 8/2, and then he'll be able to kill it, and then he gets a card, right? So that's bad. I can't do that. But I will put a Power Word Shield out, just because I have an extra mana, and I also appear to have 5,000 Power Word Shields. Basically, +2 damage on this, so this is now a threatening thing. And also I get to draw a card. That's the most important part of that, drawing a card. Do I just want to go straight for the face? I mean, I can remove 2 things from his board and then Deathlord. That's actually pretty valuable to do. Then I'm going to Deathlord, and I'll give this the health, just so that it's not useless next turn, basically. So that its damage is pretty good. So here's the Polarity Shift. I just hope he can't kill the Deathlord, right? Fuck. And I totally knew he had that, because he played that against me in normal mode. Shade of Naxxramas for that, that's fine. I mean, I'm not happy about him, and it's okay. Minions attack to be equal to its health. So if I do that to either of my guys, I'll be able to kill the Unbound Elemental, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess. Let's Mind Games first. Oh. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So this is going to have 3 health next turn. That's going to have 4 attacks. So I do actually need to kill this one. So now the swap happens. This has 3 health. But he's not going to be able to get through, right? Because he can't kill this and then the taunt. Not liking this. Not liking how this is working out, guys. Shadow Madness. I'd love to have the Nerubian Egg on my side of the field when he uses Polarity Shift, and then it goes back to him after. That would be hilarious. Temple Enforcer. If I give it to that, it will be a 5/1, which means that the taunt will just kill his... So do the Polarity Shift. He ends up with his 4/4. His 4/4 cannot attack. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I was thinking it could. Shadow Madness is actually pretty good, though. It's not! So I can Shadow Madness. I can take his Sludge Belcher, and then I can deal 70... Oh, I can deal a lot of damage to his face. I'll do that, actually. The whole point of this is now he's at a point where Arcanine Soul Priest plus heal will kill him. That's the reason I was fine with doing that play, even though it means he'll have a great board state at the end of this turn. If he doesn't heal himself or armor up in any way, I can just kill him. Yeah, you can give your minions as much health as you'd like. Well played. SD, that... Thank you! Oh, now I feel bad. Is he that wretched of a creation that he's going to thank us? I'm actually a little sad, by the way, that I didn't get the Dark Cultist, right? I want to play a little with that. I know it hasn't got, like, an interesting kind of effect, like, oh, wow, it's like the Death Lord, right? It doesn't have, like, an effect that's really hard to kind of wrap your mind around how useful it's going to be in total, but I just want to see how it fits into, like, it's a 3-drop, and then it works against 2-drops, and it survives against 2-drops, and it survives against 3-drops. It's crazy. I just want to see how that works. Right, so there's all the class challenges done. Tune in tomorrow when we start off in heroic mode, but for the moment, if you've liked the video, please click like. It really does help us. If you've disliked the video, that's cool too. Feel free to click dislike. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this now, there's links to playlists down in the description. Up until next time, I've been Rhapsody. That's been Hearthstone Naxxramas, the Construct Quarter in the class challenges for the Warrior and the Priest. And hopefully you've been enjoying yourself.